Good evening, and welcome to Season 7, Episode 3 of Robin's Piano Bar, where the drinks and the food are virtual, but the piano playing is real. I'm your host, Larry Kosson, streaming live to you on YouTube, LinkedIn, Bandcamp, and TikTok, and of course, Facebook. Tonight's episode is Since You Asked. And now, please welcome to her own home, our favorite piano gal, Robin Spielberg.
Hello and welcome. Season 7, Episode 3. It's awfully cold here, single digits, and I know it's cold in most of the country. Try to warm you up with some, good vibes and good conversation and music. So welcome to our community. This is episode number 281. Yes, it is. And tonight's theme, as Larry mentioned, is Since You Asked. So this one contains requests from you that you have made. There's several of those. And also songs that have some questions and answers in them. All right, you ready to go? I'm going to start with, In the Heart of Winter, because I think that's pretty much what I'm feeling right now. It's an original from the album of the same name. And we had a lot of snowfall all over the country. Lots of ice. Hope wherever you are warm and safe and that you've got some power. So here is In the Heart of Winter. I hope you enjoyed that.
I think we are indeed in the heart of winter.
We are definitely right in it. And I've been poring over my seed catalogs, getting ready to start some seedlings indoors. Brings me a lot of cheer to look through those catalogs, see all those blooming flowers. But right now, everything's kind of coated in ice. I fed the birds before the big storm Sunday, and it was really fun seeing how many. I mean, they were just so many swarming at the feeders during the storm. And I tried to go out this morning to refill it, and guess what? Can't open the door to the deck. It's just solid ice. It's not even snow. It's just solid ice. Cannot get that door open. So, sorry, birdies.
It sounds like a metaphor.
What? Can't open the door?
Yeah, can't get the door open.
Can't get the door open.
Sounds like a metaphor.
Gonna have to wait.
Yeah.
Gonna wait for the doors to open. All right, just taking a look here, saying hello on YouTube. So hi, Rick and Dottie and OV2008. Nice to see you. Allison, nice to see you. Debbie, hello. Now I'm going over here to the Book of Faces.
Kitty
hi,
and
Lynn.
Mars. Kitty and Mars are watching.
And Sharon. Who was here?
Kitty and Mars.
Hi, they're in Texas. I heard there was some ice in Texas and power out in Tennessee. Unbelievable. Judy says that the ski season in Washington State has been kind of dismal. Interesting how I hear that North Carolina is going to get some snow this weekend. It's been so strange. I really had the best of intentions hi, Donna and Joe, to go, and Trisha, nice to see you, and Peter, and Marcia. I really had the intention to go snowshoeing after the storm. I mean, I had the best of intentions. I couldn't find the snowshoes, found them, put them by the front door, got all excited. But no, 4 degrees, 5 degrees, 6 degrees, windy, icy. We did not go snowshoeing. Although 4 years ago we did. I found photos. Larry came up on my memories on my Google Photos that we had a lovely time a few years ago doing that.
So this morning, it was your favorite number, 2.
2. When we woke up, 2 degrees?
2 degrees.
Yep. All right, so getting back here to the live stream, and since you asked, I've got a few requests that I am fulfilling this evening, as well as some tunes that deal with some questions. This one is from Oliver. I don't know, is Leonard on? Is he watching?
He is. Hi, Leonard.
I know Leonard likes this one. He likes everything from Oliver. I do too. This is Who Will Buy? It's just kind of a weird rendition of Who Will Buy.
Quick shout out to our followers on TikTok, Zach and Megan. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for tuning in. This is only our second time doing the live stream, including TikTok, folks. So thanks for discovering me here. Please like whatever you're supposed to like.
That could be.
You like the profile, subscribe. I don't know. Still kind of new to TikTok and old for it, but okay, I'm here.
It could be misinterpreted because
What?
second time to live streaming.
Well, no, it's 281st episode. So if you need to catch up, we know what to tell them, right, Larry? You go on youtube.com/Robin Spielberg and click the tab that says playlists. And then you'll see all the seasons. This is season 7. All right. So this is a request, and it actually goes back a couple of months. That's how long it took me to fit it into a live stream that had the right theme. Tonight is requests. This is something honoring the late, I hate to say that word, the late Robert Redford. People asked me, now I don't remember who, several of you asked me to memorialize Robert Redford, and I think this one is a good choice. This is The Way We Were. And gosh, Robert Redford gave us so much in the world of entertainment, never mind the Sundance Institute and all the wonderful, wonderful films that come out of that festival every single year. I'm sure there'll be some kind of tribute during Oscar season for him. Here is The Way We Were. Hi, Fran. Nice to see you here in Ohio. And I see Lynn is watching. Thanks for joining in. And just joining us, we are just about 15 minutes through. The first part of the piano bar usually runs about 90 minutes. We try to get to 90 minutes. And if you miss any episodes, you can see them on YouTube. This next one is a request. And I will do 2 requests in a row. This one came from Devin. And she put a request on this very page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/Robin Spielberg Piano. I asked on that page if anyone wanted to hear something, and I put this one in. This is I Remember Spring. I know why you asked for that. And the next one will be the request from Trisha. She asked for Soldier's Journey in honor of all of our veterans and current active members of the military who are serving our country. So I Remember Spring from the album A New Kind of Love, and Soldier's Journey from my very first album, Heel of the Hand. Hi, Deborah G. Nice to see you here. And also Nancy. I haven't seen you on a live stream in a while, so thank you so much for tuning in. And Judy is here. And another Nancy is here. And Linda's here. Always wonderful to see people return to the live streams. Hello, new friends on TikTok. Thanks for joining in. And those on Bandcamp and LinkedIn. We appreciate you very much. So I'm about to play Soldier's Journey. And since the name of the theme for this live stream tonight is Since You Asked, I often get asked about the inspiration behind pieces. And I think that there's a really nice, maybe interesting to you story about Soldier's Journey. Soldier's Journey was a sound cue. That's how it started. In, I think, 1991. I was actually understudying all of the sisters, 3 sisters and the sister-in-law, in the play, Chekhov's play, 3 Sisters, at the Annenberg Center in Philadelphia. I was also writing and composing all of the music for the play. This was a David Mamet adaptation of Three Sisters, directed by William H. Macy. So I composed music for piano, balalaika, accordion, fiddle. It was really cool. A lot of original music, but Russian-sounding music. And I was asked to make a sound cue for a scene toward the end of the play where the soldiers are called to go home. All right, so Masha has to say goodbye to her soldier boy. And they wanted a sound cue that a trumpet would play in a distance. And I wrote something, and then Bill said, the director, that's way too long. I just need this little piece. And so the sound cue was this. Well, it was down here. So imagine that just on a horn. And it was funny because when we were doing the play, it just sounded too close. The trumpet player was off stage, so we put him further backstage. Then we put him in the balcony, and he ended up in the second stall of the ladies' room in the mezzanine to do this sound cue. So it sounded like it was really coming from a distance. I was always worried someone would be using the ladies' room when he was playing the trumpet for that cue. It never happened, though. So that's what happened. And then, during the course of doing the play, the Persian Gulf War broke out. And I finished the piece. I was inspired to compose Soldier's Journey, which I'm about to play for you. Now, fast forward many years, 30-something years, Soldier's Journey becomes one of the themes, one of the parts, 3 themes for my orchestra piece, New Freedom Suite. And each piece on New Freedom Suite with the full orchestra on the album By Way of the Wind were actually composed decades apart. Soldier's Journey, and then, what do I have? I have Memories of Utopia, Soldier's Journey, and then One Step Closer, which I composed right as the Ukraine war was going on. And in my mind's eye, I was thinking, may we all be one step closer to freedom. So that's the story of Soldier's Journey and how it morphed over the years and had different meanings. And I'm glad that Tricia asked for it. Now here it is. All right. Larry, any word from our viewers on TikTok?
No, we just have a few followers, and they seem to be enjoying their first time watching you. So
Great. Thanks for tuning in, folks. All right. Got a few new things. Well, not new songs, but new to me, new to the live stream tunes, I should say. I'm kind of surprised I've never played this before. Answers the question, what do you do when you're in love? Well, according to John Lennon and Paul McCartney, you've got to hide that love away. Can you believe that this song is 61 years old? Can that be true? Yeah. 1965. Blows my mind. I love that, Judy, that you use your iPod. I think iPods are coming back. Did you read that, Larry? I read something about
I did read some.
iPod. Yeah, people are going more for the physical, actual. iPods were a great invention, man. I love that. Hi, Brett. Nice to see you here.
You're just seeing Brett now? He's
Yes,
been
just-
here for a while.
I'm just seeing him now. It just says Brett Lowell just joined. I don't know. What can I say? You've got to
Yes,
hide your love
sometimes-
away.
Sometimes you just don't notice Brett, right? Sorry, Brett. Just
What do you
didn't
mean
notice
don't notice? There's like a lot of people over here.
I know. It's a big
I
crowd.
don't always see people.
He's jumping up and down right now, waving at you. So
Okay, hi. Yeah. Okay. Whiter shade of pale. Hi there, Cheryl.
Hi,
Cold
Cheryl.
where you are.
Depending
And,
whether she's, I don't know.
Judy,
if she's
thanks for the nice comments in the lighting. That's a compliment to you, Larry. Larry works on the lighting. And
So, speaking of cold, Monday is in fact Groundhog Day.
yep.
And if the groundhog can actually get out of his hole because it's covered in snow,
Oh gosh.
hopefully it'll be cloudy so he doesn't see his shadow and we get spring early.
That's
Because we could use an early spring this year.
oh gosh.
It's hard to believe it's the end of January already, right? It's
Well, I'm
like-
glad it is. Definitely. All right. So, if you're just joining us, and I know people come in, come out. People come and go, as my mom used to say.
Just make sure you keep the door closed. It's cold out there.
It's cold out there. You're just joining us. This is season 3. No, it's episode 3 of season 7. Oh, my goodness. And we are doing a live stream with the theme of Since You Asked. So some of the songs are requests from you, from viewers and listeners. And most of the rest of the songs are all answering different types of questions. Which, by the way, I brought this up. I just thought it would be fun. I was trying to think of, we're all asked questions that seem kind of silly or just kind of darn stupid, right? Let me know in the comments if that's happened to you recently. If people asked you, they say sometimes that, there are no dumb questions. I say that to my students all the time. There are no stupid questions, ask away. But sometimes someone asks you something that really makes you wonder, right? There was a story that I saw online about a woman who called the town to make a request and to complain about the sign in the road that said deer crossing. You ever see that? You're driving down the road, it says deer crossings. You're supposed to be careful that there could be deer, maybe more than one, that could cross the street, cross the road. Be careful as you drive. Well, her request was for them to move the sign. Why? Because there was a school crossing 20 feet ahead, and she thought, wouldn't it make more sense for the deer to cross the road where the school crossing already was, where there were lines? That would make more sense. Not kidding. See, it's not the deer that are reading the signs about the crossing.
Well, we don't know that, but okay. It's never been, I don't think it's...
Anyway, I just thought that was hilarious.
We're not sure the drivers are
Do you
reading the signs
you want to know what the number one question is actually at Disney World, Larry?
What is
The number one question.
All right, go, hit me.
What time is the 12 o'clock parade?
Right. What time does the 12 o'clock parade start? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's good. Yeah, right. Are these stairs going up or down?
Yeah.
Right. All right. Anyway, if you've been hit up with a interesting, funny, ridiculous, silly question lately?
Since you asked.
Since you asked, go ahead and tell me. In the meantime, here is it's something Doris Day sang, something my mom would say a lot. You know how you want your mother to give you comfort and just tell you, everything's going to be all right. But I didn't have one of those. I had one of those who was very practical, and she would just look me in the eye and say, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be all right. We're just going to have to see. Yeah. Built resilience, though, right? This is Que Sera, Sera. Let's see. How's it start? Oh, gosh.
It's live television, folks. Anything could happen. The search for the missing note.
I think it's... I'm just picking a key signature. Just hang on. I don't think that was the key you practiced it in, but it's okay. um, Que Sera, Sera. Next one is a request. This one comes from Sharon.
Since you asked, Sharon.
Since you asked, here you are. And again, this live stream is supported by viewers like you, listeners like you. So thank you for supporting the live stream. I also want to mention, I do have a tier on patreon.com/robinspielberg that is free.
A tear? You crying?
A tier. T-I-E-R. Okay. No tears. There's no crying in the live stream.
No crying.
No crying in baseball. No crying in the live stream. So I'm on all these different platforms, right? Yeah, Spotify, Apple, and YouTube, and LinkedIn, and Bandcamp, and TikTok, and Facebook, and it's a lot. But there's also, I try to post unique things on different stations, different platforms. Patreon has things that no one else sees. Patreon.com. Some of you watching right now are on Patreon. Thank you so much. On a paid level, they start at $5, go all the way up to $99, and every month I reciprocate by giving things away, like CDs and songbooks and the Robin Spielberg coloring book and sheet music every month if you're on the $10 level. Posters, tour cards, nostalgic stuff, and also posts that no one else gets to see. So I recently posted a clip that I found in my archives, and I just love it. It's from 2011. I think I'm in North Dakota. Not exactly sure, but I think it's somewhere in North Dakota, and I'm touring with American Tapestry, the trio that I had on tour for a few years, and we were playing and singing the song Imagine. So I dropped that last week for people on Patreon. You could join there. It's free if you'd like to join there and just see the posts. If you want the other stuff, there's a fee. And the fee helps support this program and all the other things that we're doing for you. So let's see. Here is Dreaming of Summer for you, Sharon. Look what I found. Might have shown this to you before. I found a box of cassettes. I didn't throw them away. This one's not even unwrapped. Dreaming of Summer cassettes. This is 26 years old. Some artists are going back to making mixtapes and cassettes, and cassette players are starting to sell again. Everything old is new again.
It's 2016 all over again.
All right, Lester, tell me, anyone put in any questions they thought were silly?
No.
No?
No.
Well, I saw someone here posted, someone asked what time is the midnight mass?
Yeah, well, apparently it doesn't mean that it's at midnight, because some people were saying that it happens at 9:30. Some people...
And some stairs only go up or down in some schools, apparently.
Right, apparently.
So that's not such a silly question. No other things?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's see. I'm checking.
There's a lot of comments about the weather.
Can you blame them? Enough already. It's very, very cold and unusually cold for a lot of the country. So
seems like Florida here.
What do you mean?
It just seems like Florida.
What do you mean by that? It's single digits.
Yeah, I know. So
how does that make sense there?
It doesn't.
Explain to me.
It's all about imagining so that.
Oh, you're talking about your mindset.
Yes.
Like we could pretend.
Right. It's Florida.
We're in Florida.
Right.
I don't think I could do that.
Okay.
Once you look out the window, game over.
Yeah.
This is from Phantom of the Opera. All I ask of you.
What are you asking of me?
I think that's one of the best songs Andrew Lloyd Webber has ever written. All I Ask of You from Phantom of the Opera. Pretty song. And this one, is a Jimmy Webb tune. Some of you have seen me on tour with Jimmy Webb. I was his opener for 6 years. What a privilege that was. And might have told you guys this story before, so if you've heard it, forgive me. But I learned this Jimmy Webb song when I was about 9. I guess I heard it on the radio. Probably it was Frank Sinatra singing it. My mother probably had it playing on the radio, and I flipped out. I thought it was the most fantastic song and the most heartbreaking song ever. And I went to the music store with my mother, which was never an easy thing because we had to take this bus. She didn't drive. And go to the music store in Irvington, New Jersey and try to look for sheet music. And this one was in a songbook of music of the 60s and 70s. And we bought the whole book. And in it was Jimmy Webb's Didn't We? So I took that to the piano teacher when I was 9. And she just kind of looked at me like I was a little crazy, because at that point we were doing, exercises and classical pieces and more exercises, more scales. And I just insisted. So like the show tunes that I asked her for, this was treated as dessert. If I did all the other piano work well, I could learn this song. And so she wrote all the chords in for me and broke down the song, and we arranged it together. And wouldn't you know, I saved that book. And after about 3 years of touring with Jimmy Webb, one tour, I took it with me and I showed it to him. And he signed it for my piano teacher, who's still living, and said, "Good job with the arrangement," or something. Very sweet. Now, I don't have that arrangement in front of me. I just have a little card here that has a couple of chords on it, so I remember the end. But yeah, I go back a long time with this song. It was real full circle. Start opening for the man who wrote it. This is Didn't We? didn't we? And let's see, this is a one I've never played on the live stream before. That's always fun. This is by the Eurythmics. Remember this? 1983. It asks the question, who's got a mind to disagree? Right? Sweet dreams are made of this. Larry's saying I've never played that one on the live stream before. But that's Moody Blues. Nights in White Satin. Look at the time. We've got 15 minutes left to go.
So I'll put on the scroll to remind people. Let's see.
The next live stream. It will be for Valentine's.
There we go.
Yay. You know what that means?
It'll be Friday the 13th.
Songs of love.
Scary songs of love.
No. I
Friday
like
the
the number 13. Am I an outlier there?
So that'll be the theme. Scary songs of love.
No, Larry. Just because you're the producer, you don't necessarily get to pick scary songs of love. No, it's going to be Valentine's Day. Like I know it's a Hallmark holiday, but I like to celebrate them. And I have my little Valentine's tree with all my needlepoint ornaments. I'll put it on the live stream.
Okay.
I know you're all dying to see it. I just took it out. I do like a little heart every year. I finally have enough to have it on a little cute tree. So it's February 13, and then we have another one in February, right? We've got...
Near the end of February. Yeah.
Near the end of February.
Last Friday in February.
First show of the season coming up. Can't wait. March 7th. Almost sold out. Not quite. Maybe 10 seats left. New Hope, Pennsylvania. It's in an art gallery, so it'll be very intimate. Seating chart looks confusing on the website. Don't worry about it. It's a close, small space. Everyone will be able to be right around the piano. We will be like this, like the distance between me and Larry.
I think they're selling seats under the piano.
You know, they really should, because it's really a great spot. Maybe it'll freak out the piano players. I don't know. But if you've ever had the chance to lie under a piano while someone plays softly, it's quite pleasant. You feel the floor vibrations and everything. It's really nice. All right, so this is an original, and it is from my album, the newest one, All the Best Returns. And yeah, there's the songbook. So this one is called Already There. And I included it in this live stream because it answers a question that so many of us asked while we were in college. I remember my class. I remember doing a summer session in Vermont. Hi, Jackson. Cat just walked by.
Since you asked.
And we asked our guest speaker, who was a playwright, John Guare, written many, many plays. And we all were looking for the answer, like the secret to success. Like, how would we know when we were successful, and how would it happen, and when? And whenever there was a guest speaker that came in who was already at a high level in the performing arts, we were kind of at the edge of our seats. And so someone in the class asked, how do we get there? Like, to where you're sitting? Like, how do we do it? And he leaned in. And so we leaned in, and he said, "You're already there." And I thought, what? That doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. What do you mean I'm already there? I'm a student. And he repeated, "You're already there." Meaning we were already on our path, we were already on our way, we already made the commitment, we were doing the things every day we needed to do to discipline ourselves to have this career path in the arts. But we didn't see it because we weren't, we didn't have the full resume yet. So it didn't make a lot of sense until one day it did. And so there is a chapter in my book, Naked on the Bench, My Adventures in Piano Land. There's a chapter that I recount that class and its lessons, and it's called Already There. And here's the song. That's Oh Babe, What Would You Say? It's from my album Downtown. And going to close out tonight with a sleepy song. So you can, well, if you're on the West Coast, you probably got a few more hours, right? But if you're here on the East Coast, it might be close to bedtime. And this is Nightfall from my album On the Edge of a Dream. And all of the pieces on that album are really relaxing, like this one, which is why I rarely play them in concerts because I worry the audience will fall asleep. But I do hear from people that use that album to go to sleep, so I think that's good. Hi, Jeffrey B, watching on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and thank you for tuning in. And thank you, Linda, and thank you, Joanne, and Trisha, and Peter, and all the folks. Hope you enjoyed tonight's live stream. And we hope to see you the next time we stream, which mark your calendars, because Facebook doesn't always make those announcements. We do notify people on Bandcamp. You can always sign up there. You will not be bombarded with emails. Trust me on this. Only when I go live, you'll get a notice. It's robinspielberg.bandcamp.com. If you subscribe there, when we make the announcement to go live, you'll get notified 2 hours beforehand. So that way you won't miss one if you don't want to miss one. All right. And I also post the live streams on my website, robinspielberg.com. I update those every week, so I'll soon put February 13th on there. If you forget, here's Nightfall.
Thanks, everybody. See you in 2 weeks. Sasha, say goodnight.